What's up, guys? It's your boy Smiley, Mr. Buyer Buy, and let's see what you guys have to ask about me. Alright, what's Smiley's real name? My real name, you guys would never guess it, but it's Alex. That's my last name's Moran. My middle name's Eli. I always tell people my fake name. My fake real name is Josh. So a lot of people know now. Anyone, I always came up with Josh. People always, what's your name? Josh. It's a thing like in Toronto, especially growing up, like especially when you're like into the neighborhood stuff and all that, you never really give out your real name. Like that was just always a thing, like, you know, a girl asks you what's your name, you'll just give out a fake name. Like you'll never give it. So, like that was actually a thing when you were kids. Like if someone was to call your name out and people are there, you'll get mad at that person. Like, yo, how could you say that? Like, are you fried or something? And then that was just a thing for us growing up. I don't know. So how did Smiley get famous? All right, so at first I was famous in Toronto at first, like probably when I first started dropping my songs, probably like 7 years ago. And I first started getting a buzz in my city, you know, there's no one out there, then in Canada, but then just went over the top drop. That's just when I got started getting famous everywhere in America, like everywhere I go, even everywhere. I go to the store, they know me there, so that song changed my life, yes. And TikTok too also made it good. Like, I don't know, I'm very active on TikTok and I get a lot of love on TikTok, so shout out TikTok. Best advice I ever got? I got a lot of good advice. On my verse, I was doubting it at first because we had like 4 different verses I wrote for it. And then I was kind of like contemplating which one I should use. And then I was going back and forth with Drake, asking him which one do you think. I hate when you're not confident about your stuff. Like, you know, like just be confident, choose that one. The first one you did, you know, I rock with that one. Just be confident about it, like, you know? And then that was good. Like after that, it just made me more confident in my music and just, yeah, not second guess it. So that was a pretty good advice. Oh, that's another good advice I got. Someone told me, you know, you have to help yourself before you can help others. Like, you know, like even in the plane, when you see, they say like, you know, put your mask on before you put someone else's mask on, you know, because you won't be able to help the person if you're, so that was a good advice too, because I was just there trying to help everyone before I was even good myself. When is Smiley's birthday? You know, Leo gang, August 6, 1997, the best birthday month. Favorite place to perform, Toronto. Like I love to perform, obviously in my city. Toronto is the biggest place. Like I feel like I want to perform at Air Canada Center. That's where like the Raptors play. Where does Smiley live? So I live in Toronto also, and I'm here back and forth, but I mostly live in Toronto. So the difference between West Hollywood and Toronto is a lot of big difference, like especially just going outside, seeing mountains. You're like, what the heck? The first time, that was my favorite thing. When I came out here, I'm like, holy, seeing mountains right there. I'm like, that's sick, the hills. And then the palm trees, and then the people, it's just, you see superstars every day, like you see just different. My first time out here was really like an eye-opener for me, and it really made me want to chase my dreams even more. Where does Smiley get his inspiration for music? My most, like where I get it from is probably my fans, that like the feedback I get from them. They obviously like tell me stuff and I'm like, whoa, this feels so crazy how like they feel about my music. It makes me want to do better. It makes you want to keep giving them new music. The haters this makes me even go harder, because I'm like, you know, I at least want to get less haters. So I just it inspires me too. And then my family, like most of my nephews, my nieces, they're getting so old now and like they're actually proud to say, like, Smiley's my uncle. They go to school, people go crazy because, like, you know, they're my nieces. Like, I'm their uncle, so that's everything inspires me. Okay, what's the best gift Smiley ever got? the other day from my girl, after I dropped my bar by 2, she made like this, she didn't make it, but she got me a rug, a big rug of like kind of my artwork for my thing, and that was pretty sick. That was a good one. Oh, so you got spicy ones in here. So it's Smiley Single. Smiley's not single. Smiley's taken. You know, I've been taken. Yeah, I'm taken. I went my child's mother. My girl, we've been together for some time now before all this stuff, and she's from Toronto also. We met, like, they came, her and her friends, we had like a house party, and they came over, and then I was talking to her from there, and we kind of built a little thing right there, but then we never talked after that for a long time. We just had each other on social media, and then we seen each other at a cottage we had, and then like she came, and she had never, like, she was always moving hard to get. I'm like, what the heck? I'm there, like, you know, doing the moves, trying to get her attention. At some point, I was getting drunk. My friends just like, bro, go. She's upstairs, go talk to her. I'm like, bro, she doesn't want me, man. Like, I'm tired of doing all this, whatever. But, you know, I kept going. Like I said, I like to get what I want. And then, yeah, I ended up getting it. But, yeah, she didn't like me at first. She hated me. All right, what does Smiley do? Smiley raps, works out. I do a lot of different stuff. Mostly right now, just try to master all my music stuff. Try to always like write music or just work out. Like, I really want to have that summer body. What does Smiley want in life? I want to just keep achieving newer goals and keep being like, giving back to, like, you know, my neighborhood, my family, everyone. But what I always tell people is I want to be a billionaire, obviously, like, you know. With Smiley's zodiac sign. So this is that Leo, like Leo, right? I'm a Leo, you know the vibes. And kind of humble, you know, but then I'm really, like, I'm not too good with it, but everyone always tells me, oh yeah, he's a Leo. Yeah, you're a Leo. Like, so I'm always kind of like center of attention, but I don't come out to try to get center of attention, you know? So it's kind of like, yeah, and I do like to put on a show. I was never like that at first. I was always like, not the center of attention, and then at some point it just got crazy. All right, so Smiley's favorite food is probably like when I make tacos, or my mom. Like, or just any, like, kind of like the way we make it is like, I'd rather home tacos. I don't really like the taco trucks and all that. I'd rather make it at home. We'll have the pita bread, the big one, whole wheat, and then we'll have the ground beef, season it. We'd have beans, and then we'll have like corn, tomato, cheese, all that, sour cream, salsa sauce, hot sauce, onions, avocados. But it's just the way of it being at home. I like it better for some reason. All right, well, that's it, man. I hope I answered all your questions. Thank you guys for all the questions. I appreciated it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Deuces.